Hey folks, we're probably online now. I'm Raleigh Brown. This is another in a series of curve flattening concerts. We're hoping you're staying safe and sane and hanging in with us. Hi, Ann. That safe and sane goes for us all. So I got a few songs for you today, as I often do. Hey, Tom and Dwight. This first one, as I said in the promo for today, there's a song from Canada. There's a song from Greenwich Village, maybe. And there's a song from Philadelphia, my adopted hometown, as it were. Hi, Susan Kohuth and Mom. I know Mom is there too. And this first one is from Canada. It's from a great band called Steel Rail. And you could find them at steelrail.ca. And they have a couple beautiful CDs, just wonderful, kind of in that tradition of Canadian folk music, like Gordon Lightfoot and Ian and Sylvia, and just beautiful stuff. Anyhow, this is a fine song by them. I thought very appropriate for those of you who experienced some snowflakes this morning, some mid-May snowflakes. So this is called 1,000 Miles of Snow. Snow needles in the headlights. Cold moon knows the way I feel. It was snowing in Toronto when I got behind the wheel. 12 hours on the road. Now the flakes still coming down. I got 3 more days of blacktop till I'm back in my hometown. Driving home, I'm driving home across 1,000 miles of snow. Drifts dancing across the highway, static on the radio. I'm humming Walk That Lonesome Valley, so I don't feel so alone. I left my life behind when I went east so many years ago. Now these empty roads will take me back to faces I won't know. I'm driving home, I'm driving home across 1,000 miles of snow. I left the concrete and the neon for these empty fields of grain. I wish each time these wipers arced, they'd wash a week away. And in the center of the city, I still heard that west wind blow. Now this old slant 6 and my regrets will carry my heart home. I'm driving home, I'm driving home across 1,000 miles of snow. Lord, I'm driving home, driving home across 1,000 miles of snow. So that's 1,000 Miles of Snow, and those guys wrote it. guy named Todd Gore is the lead singer, and there's a woman named Ellen Schizgal, I think her name is pronounced, and a guitar player named Dave Clark, not to be confused with the Dave Clark Five, who is just a great flat-picking guitarist, really great touch. I did a workshop together with him a few years ago. So next song, I don't know exactly if this song comes from Greenwich Village or if it comes from Hibbing, Minnesota, but it's an early Bob Dylan song. And I see Alex is on there. Alex has a great line in one of his songs. It says something about there's a new Dylan every week, and I don't know what was wrong with the old Dylan. You want to quote that here, buddy, if you can write that down. And this is the old Dylan, and one of my favorites, and one of the most well-known of his early songs. Well, it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. It'll never do somehow. Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, if you don't know by now. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window, baby, and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling on. But don't think twice, it's alright. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. The light I never knowed. It ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road. Still I wish there was something that you could do or say to try to make me change my mind and stay. We never did too much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honey, babe. Where I'm bound, I can't tell. But goodbye is too good a word, gal. So I just say fare thee well. And I ain't saying that you treated me unkind. You could have done me better, baby, but I don't mind. Just kinda wasted my precious time. But don't think twice, it's alright. And it ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, like you never done before. It ain't no use calling out my name, gal, 'cause I can't hear you anymore. I'm a-thinking and a-wondering as I'm walking down the road. I once loved a woman with child, I'm told. Well, I give her my heart, she wanted my soul. Don't think twice. Early Bob Dylan. Doesn't get much better than that. And that song, you know, that his original recording on Freewheeling was not where it gained its first popularity. It actually was Peter, Paul, and Mary singing it, and they had changed it around a little. And Dylan has changed it around a little over the years. I switched a couple verses there because I think that the way I end it is the end of the third verse usually, but to me that's the kernel of the song, you know. I give her my heart, but she wanted my soul. That doesn't get any better than that to me. So this is the Prue OMD. I don't know if Mario's around today. He'll get here eventually. And it has a nice big deep bass. Not much deeper than that J200 there, but pretty good. The J200 is. So this is a great American folk song for the instrumental today. And that's all I have to say. There's a little interlude in the middle of it, which I learned from a woman who used to sing with me. And her name was Mary Snook. And she's out there in Colorado somewhere, last I heard. But she added in this little kind of vocal thing, which I've turned into a little instrumental thing. And you'll notice it in there. It's the only part that isn't from the original. Shenandoah. Hope you enjoyed that. Now I'm going to do you one more song today, and this song comes from a great friend of mine, a guy named Tom Galla, who is a Philadelphia songwriter. And I met Tom in 1979. And we hit it off immediately, and we started playing music together. Tom sings and writes and plays brushes. He's never really... he certainly wasn't a guitar player, and I think he plays a little bit of dulcimer these days. But 40 years on, we're still friends at a distance right now, a physical distance. This is a beautiful song, and I'm glad to just introduce it. It is a very serious song, and the first line is so tragic that sometimes people think it's a joke, but it's not. So this is called My Uncle Walter. Well, my Uncle Walter, he shot his wife, and he went to jail for 25 to life. He sent me a little sailboat, he made it in his cell, with a card for my birthday, he was wishing me well. When he was a sailor during the war, he wrecked a speedboat, he wrecked a whole lot more. Where they gave him his papers, I can only guess. If it wasn't the worst, well, it wasn't the best. Now the only time we'd see him is when everybody cried, 'cause they'd only let him out when a family member died. He'd offer his two hands to your questioning eyes, the plainclothes detective on his left and his right. Now I knew a man named Billy O, and he was nice to me, but he got his face cut real bad. From then on he acted mean. Maybe my Uncle Walter is the same kind of guy. Maybe he got cut bad once, way deep down inside. He sent me a little sailboat he made in his cell, with a card for my birthday, he was wishing me well. So that's My Uncle Walter by Tom Galla, and that's our little show for today. I hope you enjoyed this. I will be back almost immediately. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 10:30 for what has been going on for many years, my Sunday morning music thing, which will be another short concert like this. And I have songs already, but I can't remember what they are right now, so I'll get back to you on that. You'll see the notification. Stay tuned in about 10 minutes for Alex Bevan if you go to his channel. Alex has been doing this amazing thing, doing an hour concert pretty much every single day, 7 days a week. And he's going to take a few days off, I think, soon. So catch him now. He's always a joy. So And thank you all for listening. Stay safe, stay sane. The line I stole from Alex was, if you get cranky, take a nap. And that's a good plan. And I will hope to see you guys in the morning. And have a great day today. Hope you're not snowed in. Bye-bye.